What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at prime moment Georgie Best, the left wing 94 icon. He is obviously a lone player. We're going to be trying him at a left wing, right wing and striker if possible throughout the games. I'll just keep mixing up the formations and everything like that. 4-star, 4-star, 4.5 mil worth of a player. Obviously, we're expecting big things from him. Right-footed, high medium. He is going to be jumped straight into the foot champs. 98 acceleration, 99 finishing. I don't even need to read them out. Look at them stats. There is no wonder this card is 4 to 4.5 mil. You just can't ask for better. Strength and aggression, a little bit lower on the end there, but we can kind of expect that. How tall is he? 5'9", so quite a small one. Traits, flair, and technical dribbler. Obviously, a vast amount of teams that he played for back in the day. A lot of teams there. Probably couldn't even name all of them, to be honest with you. Northern Ireland, obviously that is his nation. Doesn't really matter in this game because predominantly he gets linked with everybody. So we are going to try him in this team. We have got prime moment Roy Keane that we will try out later on after this one probably. But we're going to jump straight into it. We're going to go straight in. It's our first game of Foot Champs this week. So let's hope we do get a good performance from the lads. I'm starting it a little bit earlier than what I could normally. So let's jump in, see who we come up against. If this guy wants to, in fact, we will change the kits if he is going to play. And let's jump into it. So we're coming up against... Okay, so we got Schmeichel, Herrero. He chose, is it Coleman? Yeah, Coleman. Son, Sissoko, Delaney. It's not a bad team. Not the most meta team in the world, but most definitely not a terrible team regardless. So hopefully we can make a really good game out of this. Georgie Best. Georgie Best. That's a great save from Schmeichel. Into Georgie. Stops it. Oh, and a defender. Georgie. There we go. 1-0. Lovely little play from Georgie there. Manages to get the ball back. Look at that haircut. Beautiful, beautiful, man. Ooh. VAR takes it away from Schmeichel's hands. Messi! Oh, that's a bit of an ambitious shot, really. Probably should have took it onto his left. But it's a nice little play from Best into Messi there. Oh, and that's too easy. It's just dropped for him. Half time, again, not a great performance. I don't know, he's managing to kind of block everything going forward. So I don't feel like we've had a huge amount of shots. George Best doing really well. Getting knocked off the ball quite a bit when he's going through past some of the centre-backs. But we move. We keep going. I'm feeling very confident about this match still. Oh no, George Best gets it through, but not quite enough. Honestly, we really need to pick up something right now. Oh, Messi! Honestly, we're getting closer. Extra time it is then. Not a very good second half, not much going on. We've brought on a couple of subs. Let's see what we can do in this extra time. Oh, go on! Go on! No way! Wow! I don't know how much has missed out, but Georgie Best in 105th has managed to do it for me. We'll watch the replay. He's ducking and diving. We'll have a look at the end. But what a fantastic goal from the Northern Irishman. And that's the game. We've managed to do it. God knows how. But we've managed to get the victory. Let's just quickly double check, just in case we didn't get, obviously, the goal from Georgie Best, the second one anyway, because I don't know why it froze on my recording, but he's rolling round, he goes back, drags back again, finds it in the net. It's a lovely finesse, lovely stuff from him. Going into the second match then, let's see what we can come up against next. It's going to be Ziyech. He's got Ben Yedder's 85. A random left mid, for some reason. Kundogby a centre-back. It's going to be an interesting one. I didn't really rate Kundogby that much, but again, he could make some subs. That's more than possible in this game straight away. Georgie Best winning it for me. Mbappe. Right foot inside. I don't know why I went for that shot, but we got a corner out of it. George Best over the top to Mbappe. Across to Messi. Goal! There we go. Lovely work from the trio there. Absolute banging goal after us thinking we were going to concede pretty much early on there. But it's a lovely bag from Messi. Into Georgie. Over to Messi. One more to Georgie again. He's going to find himself in space. Left foot. There we go. Georgie Best with another. And it looks like we're just about to get ourselves our first rage quit because the first one went into extra time. Light work in that second match. Georgie Best getting a goal and also a kind of assist. It was like a second assist as such. Lovely performance from the lads. There's 2-0. Let's go. Going into George Best's overall review, honestly, what a player he is. He is a little bit weak. That is probably the only negative I can put about him. Little bit weak in the game. He scored a few goals for me. Really nice play. Obviously, the second match cut a little bit short, but again, straight off impact. And that's what I like about him. He is very, very quick. You put him against a one-on-one race and you're not next to the defender because once the defender gets hold of him, he's going to lose out on strength. That's just what it is. But in terms of actual pace, he is absolutely rapid. Finishing's lovely. Left foot, right foot's very nice. Obviously with a 4-star, 4-star. Very nice indeed. Free kicks, not really a thing. Dribbling, incredible. Honestly, worth the... Well, it depends. I say worth the 4 mil, but realistically for 4 mil, you can buy a very top tier team. The only people that realistically have these sort of prime moments in their team are people that can really afford the top tier team and a George Best. That's just what it is. It's why I have literally no prime moments in my club that are at the next level. This team is perfectly good enough. I don't really get elite much. So realistically, for George Best to be someone you actually go out and get, I think it has to be in that top bracket, really. I don't think, unless, for instance, you just absolutely love Bestie and want to pay whatever for him, that's probably the only thing I'd ever suggest getting him for. He is worth it, like, genuinely a very good player, and that's why he is 4 mil. Right about now, we've had prime moments out for a few... It's got to be a month now at least. I can't remember when they did come out. I think it was mid-February, so we're about a month in with them. A lot of the prime moments have dropped price. Like, if we go and look at, for instance... just throw one out of our head. We'll go with Pires. 92 Pires, prime moment. We're looking at, what, 400k? If he was good in the game, he would be millions still. There's not price... It's not price fixing because you just physically can't do that in this game as much. But when it comes to only one being on the market, you know that there's a demand for him. So that is why you can kind of guarantee that he is good. But... he is pricey. That is what you've got to pay for them, unfortunately. And for Team of the Season not being too far away, I really wouldn't invest in them just yet. I think, realistically, hold off now. If you couldn't afford them right off the bat, I wouldn't really bother with them just yet. Saying that, he is a 10 out of 10. Obviously, for being that much money, I'd expect a 10 out of 10. And hopefully you enjoy this video. Apart from that, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Good.